Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another Round the Town of Branford with Henry and Frank. It's a day after the winter solstice, December 22nd, the shortest day of the year, and I'm standing here on the Branford Green. It's Christmas time, 2018. The magnificent Branford Town Christmas tree is behind me. Hundreds of LED lights in red, green, and blue light up this magnificent spruce, which was donated to the town about 25 years ago by Bill Van Wilgen of the Van Wilgen Garden Center. The downtown Branford, with all the stores, all the merchants, they have all kinds of Christmas decorations in their windows. They have Christmas trees out. They have lights in the windows. And then there's the beautiful stars that are hanging off all of the Branford light posts. It's just a beautiful Christmas scene here in downtown Branford. Look at that magnificent tree with the wreaths, the white fence around the bottom. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit. And this program, we're going to add to the Christmas spirit. We're going to take you around to some of Branford's most spectacular lighting displays. You're going to see Christmas lights at some houses. We've picked out for you some of the most spectacular ones here in Branford, and there are quite a few displays this year. People try to outdo each other on the streets. People try to outdo what they did last year. They add to their beautiful Christmas displays, and we're going to show you some of the real spectacular Christmas displays here in Branford. Now, you may be wondering, Christmas trees and Christmas lights, how did this start and what do they signify? Well, I looked up some of the history of Christmas trees, and back in Germany, they used to bring small trees into the homes of German families. The tree would be like Jesus Christ would be considered to be the tree, and then they would put candles on the limbs, on the green branches of the fir trees, and that would signify that Christ was the light of the world. That's what the candles were supposed to be. And then as time went on, the candles gave way to to what is used today, which are usually small electric light bulbs. So that's what you're going to be seeing on our program today. You're going to be seeing many light bulbs on beautiful Christmas trees. You're going to be seeing a lot of lawn ornaments. It's going to be a great program. And we're just about to show you some of Branford's most spectacular Christmas lighting displays. So stay with us as Around the Town of Branford continues with Henry and Frank. Stay with us. All right, we're here at our first house as we bring to you Branford's most beautiful Christmas displays. And we're inside our first house at the moment. And as you can see, it's spectacular inside. Lots of beautiful Christmas lights all over the place. Everything has been so carefully laid out in place. It's just beautiful. It's a great time of the year. And we're just about to go outside, and that is going to be really spectacular. Okay, I'm speaking with the homeowner, Tom Brockett, who's on the Branford RTM. Tom, what a spectacular display.
Oh, thanks, Frank. I appreciate it. Yeah. We put it together year after year. We get a lot of traffic on the street. The kids just love it. And it's really well worth it. It's all about the Christmas spirit.
Now, I wanted to ask you, as far as these lights go, I think, first of all, the cost of this, how much does it cost you to run this?
Well, the electricity runs between $300 and $500 for the 6-week period between Thanksgiving and New Year's. We generally turn it on around 4:30, quarter to 5 in the afternoon, and it's on a timer. It goes off around 9:30 at night.
Okay. And Tom, over the years, I've gone past your house here quite a few times, and every year it seems to get bigger.
Yeah, we've added to the collection. Sometimes you lose a few pieces, and we buy some pieces on sale, and some of the pieces we make. We took some tomato stakes and turned them upside down and made them into Christmas trees. We took some planter baskets and made them into some Christmas balls. So we make some of our ornaments, and some of the ornaments we buy.
Boy, it's really spectacular. It's a great evening here in Branford. It's December 22nd, just after the winter solstice, which was the shortest day of the year. It's kind of chilly tonight, and there's a lot of cars that are on the road, and they all stop here just to take in the spectacular view.
Yeah, I think you're right. And some woman was here the first night we turned the lights on. I chatted with her for a few minutes, and she went home and put it on the internet, so now it's on social media. And my brother from Maine called no longer than the lights were on 30 minutes and said, hey, I just saw your lights. So it gets around, and that's terrific. We get more traffic, the more people to see it, the nicer it is.
That's true. Well, it's been great to be here and to talk with you tonight, Tom. And happy Christmas to you and your wife.
Yeah, you too, Frank. Merry Christmas to you and the staff at BCTV. It's always good to have you come out and do the Christmas thing. You guys do a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we're just about to leave the Brockett house, and we're just about to take you to house number 2. So stay with us. Around the Town of Branford with Henry and Frank continues. And Around the Town of Branford with Henry and Frank continues. We're here at location number 3 as we continue driving around the town of Branford and bringing to you the town's most spectacular Christmas lights. And Around the Town of Branford with Henry and Frank continues as we bring to you the 2018 most spectacular Christmas displays in the town of Branford. This is a spectacular home that we're in right now, and we're just about to go outside, and this is another spectacular display. In fact, it's not just the front of the house outside, it's also
inside. Also, we love decorating every year. We've been doing it for like 20 years plus. We've been in Branford in this house for 25 years exactly.
And Branford residents for 40 years.
It's a great town.
Oh, I love Branford.
Yes.
Well, anyway, it's unbelievable outside because it's not just the front that's all totally lit up. It's also around the back. The back is all lit up too with all kinds of ornaments, and you'll be seeing that.
And what's really interesting is that everything that we do was done by my parents in New York City, my grandparents before, and influenced by Gimbel's, Macy's, and Bloomingdale's. And we always thought the automatons and the action figures should be in a window.
Yeah, because all of those great stores, I think that I'm not sure if they're all still open and in business, but they all had they used to have spectacular Christmas windows, right?
Right, and I actually did some window dressing when I was a young man.
Oh, you did?
With B. Brown Jewelers in Westchester Square. I dressed their windows every Christmas.
Oh, so that's why they're so great here,
And, it's all experience and all the things that you want to see and you should see during this season.
Exactly, yeah.
And express the differences are not around. It's just Christmas.
And love.
And love.
And love, that's true, yeah. That's what it's all about, yeah.
And I hope that it continues with everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it's been a great surprise, and we're really on it. And
I couldn't believe.
I know.
Really.
It's Around the Town with Henry and Frank at the front door.
Well, I thank you very much for the honor.
Yeah. Well, thank you too.
Our pleasure, absolutely.
And Merry Christmas to everyone
Merry
in Branford and along the shoreline and throughout
Happy
our
New Year.
state.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, so this is the inside, and we're just about to go outside now, and it is truly spectacular.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
I didn't know that it would be considered spectacular because we wanted to keep it old-fashioned and yet simple and clean out front. Our neighbors are the ones that influence us also. And you can't they're just wonderful. The Petersons, the Girallis, all the people around here are just into Christmas.
It's true, it's true.
If we can only hold it throughout the year.
That's true, the Christmas spirit throughout the year. That's great advice.
All right.
Okay, so right now, let's go outside and see the spectacular lights in the front, on the side, and also in the back. Stay with us.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Okay, we just showed you 5 of Branford's most spectacular Christmas displays. And for our last stop, this one is equally fantastic. This is the home of Henry and Lee Pond, and all these lights are put up by Henry every Thanksgiving time, and he keeps them outside here on these trees until after the first of the year. So you can drive by his house and see this spectacular scenery up here. Look at all these lights. They're LEDs, which are a lot cheaper to run. And there's a great little I mean, it's just spectacular. I'm actually lost for words. It's very colorful. All the trees have Christmas lights on them. As you can see over there, there's a huge fir with blinking lights, red and green. Just beautiful. Now on the house, you can see he has these. They're like little torches that kind of like drop off the roof. It's really interesting. And here's the front entrance with the star up above, and all the lights are just beautiful here. And in fact, there's even some music. So it's another job, very well done again this year by Henry Pond here at his house. One of the most spectacular displays of Christmas lights in the town of Branford. And there's another tree at the rear of the property that's all lit up. It's always great to see the home of Henry and Lee Pond every Christmas time. It's always spectacular. And right now, let's go inside and we will say goodnight here Christmas time 2018. Stay with us. Around the Town of Branford with Henry and Frank continues. Boy, those lights outside were spectacular. And this year, 2018, the Branford Recreation Department awarded Henry and Lee Pond the most festive Christmas Lights Award. So it's been great to be with you today. We're inside the house now of Lee and Henry Pond. You can see all the presents that are going to be given out from Santa to Henry's children and the grandchildren. And there's a big pile of them. Obviously, everybody in his family has been good this year. They're all getting great gifts from Santa. And then over to the left there is the Pond's beautiful fireplace. And this house is just beautiful. It has all kinds of Christmas lights set up inside as well as outside, which you just saw a couple minutes ago. It's been our pleasure to come in to Branford Homes today and show you some really spectacular exterior and interior Christmas displays. Really nice. We got lots of hospitality tonight in those houses. I mean, everybody has the Christmas spirit in Branford, and it was on full display to us all tonight. So it was so great to bring this program to you. And again, we'd like to thank everybody at BCTV that has again helped us out in 2018. Speaking, of course, of Walter Mann, station manager, the great and talented Doug Sisson, as well as Rob Baldo. We thank you all very much for helping us with our programs, and we couldn't do it without you, and we thank you again. It's all appreciated. We've got some more great programs coming up for you in 2019, and it's always lots of fun to work on these programs. So thank you so much for being with us tonight, and have a great Christmas spirit and a Happy New Year 2019 Until next time, for Henry Pond, I'm Frank Tuhill. Good night.